I think you scored at least 18 points in every Big 12 game this season. What's just been working for you now that you guys are in the league?
Just focusing on being aggressive and just making the right play every time. The offensive setup is pretty nice. The freedom that I'm allowed to have within it is pretty nice. So, and then having spacers like Micah and Wenzel and Tracy, guys who can really shoot the ball, it just opens up the space for drivers like myself. So, I would say that's the key to my success right now.
Back-to-back week with game winners. Can you just talk about how you flourished in those moments?
It took a lot of misses. It took a lot of being in that situation and not being successful to learn, what it takes, the poise, the concentration, the execution. So I would just say failing a bunch in that position, especially last year. But I'm just super happy that I've worked myself towards the position to where my teammates and my coaches trust me to have the ball in those situations. Even though at the end there, I think I had it and I threw up not the greatest shot, but in that moment I just wasn't very poised. So we got to stop, and then I took a few breaths and I was like, okay, let's get to something good here. And I got a good drive to my left hand, so it was nice.
Micah, you got the start tonight. What did that mean to get that kind of confidence from the coaching staff to get the start and then to hit those 2 free throws late to really seal the win?
Yeah, it means a lot. Kind of the same thing Noah was talking about with like the whole trust factor thing. Just knowing that I have that trust from the coaching staff. Because in today's day and age, it's really hard for freshmen to get minutes. Yet they're going to start in a Big 12 conference game. So just knowing that I have that confidence from the coaching staff and from my teammates as well, definitely kind of allows me to play free and kind of make some of the plays that I made tonight.
Noah, there was a moment there when you just got off the ground and engaged the crowd by throwing your hands in the air, and the arena just ate that up. Can you explain what you felt in that moment?
Man, was that when I got poked in the eye? Yeah, I felt a lot of pain at first, and then I heard, I think it was number 0 for BYU, he called me soft, so I had to get up and erupt the crowd a little bit there. So I think that's what fueled that. But there was a lot of physical moments in that game that helped me, boost my energy a little bit. I caught a nasty elbow in like the first few minutes, and then that really turned me up. So I'm a little proud of myself just the way I battled through some physical adversity today. But yeah, I love the crowd. We keep building more and more fans in Shomar, I think, because we're just winning. So they're coming to watch us. So I love that. Everybody keep coming and supporting. We really appreciate that because it means the most in late games like that to have the fans and everybody backing you. So that was awesome.
Micah, at one point in the first half, you guys go up 10. Looks like you might be about to run away with the game. Then they respond with their 14-1 run. I guess how'd you guys kind of settle down in the second half and get the game back in your guys' favor?
Yeah, really just getting back to what we were doing defensively, because I think they went on that and we went into half, it was 14-1, right? Yeah, so really just coming out in the second half, I think we were just looking at it, but they went from, in the first half, shooting 5 of 11 and like 60% from the field to in the second, 37 and 30 from the three-point line. So really just getting back to our principles defensively, because I feel like in the first half we had like a few possessions where like we would get them down in late shot clock, and then we would either give up a foul or maybe like a defensive breakdown. So really just getting back to what we were doing defensively, because I feel like on our team, whenever everyone's locked in on defense, that kind of leads to our good offense. So really just getting back to what we're doing defensively.
You got turned over against Houston, and now you turned them over. Didn't allow them to score in the last 3 minutes of that game. How'd you guys feel about how you finished the game?
Well, we watched that. We watched Houston's game against BYU, and we saw the way they were able to impose their will defensively on them. So we studied that a little bit, even going into the Houston game. So I think that really prepared us for what we had to do defensively in this game. We knew that they have a lot of shooters. They don't necessarily have a lot of creators. So if you take that away from them, you'll be successful a lot. So, I would say that's what it was, the defensive emphasis.
Anything else for the players? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.